Hello, and welcome back to another episode. So, we've all heard about it, and we've heard the rumors and speculation surrounding it, only to be left in utter shock when it finally came out. Today, we're talking about the 2022 Subaru WRX, which has been completely redesigned, only to end up looking like this. Honestly, I had much higher expectations from Subaru in creating the WRX revolutionized with a more aggressive look to show the fierceness of this vehicle. But instead, Subaru decided to go the other way with the design. Look at the thing. It looks like a lowered crossover. I mean, it's just so un-sedan-like. Even the taillights and the back of the car overall look like it was just snatched off the Civic, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but just uninspired. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a hater. I love Subaru, but they put zero market research and thought into this design. And to make matters even worse, the car has plastic all around it. And I mean a lot of plastic. And it also has extremely small wheels. One good thing about the design that I must mention is that it's based on a new platform, providing extra safety and dynamics to the car and opens up countless possibilities. But that's about the only upside to this car. But as we all know, cars are about way more than just looks. That's why we need to talk about performance. The WRX is equipped with a turbocharged 2.4-liter engine, 0.4 liters more than last year's, and makes, drumroll, 271 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. Just 3 more horsepower than last year's, and to make matters even worse, only 6 more than the 2014 model. Now, in my opinion, this is largely disappointing. Subaru has had so much time to improve the WRX, but they've gotten too comfortable due to the lack of competition for all-wheel drive sedans. But even in the rear-wheel drive market, Nissan is dropping the Nissan Z with a whopping 400 horsepower for only a couple grand more. I mean, with these numbers, the WRX is going against the 2021 Toyota GR Yaris, yes, a Yaris, which produces 268 horsepower. The WRX base model has a manual option, which I think is absolutely amazing, considering how most companies have stopped manufacturing them. Subaru still cares about us, those who genuinely enjoy the experience of shifting gears and having total control while driving. However, notice how I specified that the base model has a manual transmission option. That's because the WRX GT only comes as an automatic for some weird reason. And to make things worse, the WRX GT only comes with a CVT, although they're trying their hardest to avoid that term. They're going with Subaru-powered transmission, but it's obviously a CVT, which is a stupid choice to make, especially for a car like the WRX GT. In my experience, and for most of the people that I know that have driven a vehicle using CVT, driving a CVT is a bad experience that we don't ever want to have to go through again. They're noisy, not the fun or V8 kind of noisy, harder to work on, don't last as long as conventional transmissions, and last but not least, they have no feeling of connection between the accelerator and the engine during acceleration. Now, if you're looking for a boring car, then this car may just be what you're looking for. The WRX GT CVT shifts gears fairly fast, making it more comfortable for a daily driver. It also has pretty comfortable seats and an upgraded infotainment system. But if you're anything like me, you like to buy a car for its practicality and to be able to enjoy your ride. You know, have fun and really disconnect from the world surrounding you and feel like it's only you and the car you're driving and nothing else. Well then, I've got some news. The WRX is not for you. First and foremost, the GT trim is not available in a manual transmission. Secondly, because the numbers are insanely low considering how little they've improved over the span of a decade. Finally, the design is bland. I think Subaru really messed up with this one, but they don't care. No one, literally nobody, is competing with the Subaru WRX and WRX GT within the same price range. You can't find an all-wheel drive sedan like it in the States or anywhere for that matter, for the price tag that Subaru provides, and Subaru knows it. However, if you plan on equipping the car with insane aftermarket parts, there's good news. A lot of parts are already available and are being made specifically for this car, so I guess you can try to make a decent car out of it with a respectable amount of power. So, in my opinion, this car is not worth the money. If you like the WRXs that much, buy an older one. It's cheaper and better. I've given it an honest review, and I've tried my best to look at the bright side of things, but I have to say it. Subaru did not consider any of the factors that they should have. They haven't improved the WRX in any significant way, and it doesn't look like they have any plans to, and that's all because no one is going against them. No research prior to the release of the car was made to study the demand of the market. No effort or creativity was put into the design, and nothing special about the engine. I certainly hope that the STI turns out better than this. I guess we'll wait and find out. What do you think about the new WRX? Would you consider buying it? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more upcoming reviews and car-related content. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.